Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Excalibur Roundtable Tech Talk. I am Mike Fuson. We're continuing our exploration of I&O, infrastructure and operations maturity efforts within organizations. And one of our topics that we're talking about here is the challenges, some of the greater challenges, the broader challenges that organizations face in an I&O maturity effort. We've talked about, being undecided where to start, unclear on the impact improvement. One of the other challenges we see in many cases is organizational structure challenges that can prevent or seriously hamper maturity efforts. In many organizations, infrastructure and operations may be separated into multiple managers. You have crossover from infrastructure and operations to, say, service management and line of business application efforts, because all of this stuff ties together, as we all know. What we've seen in many customers is the service management team wants to take their management of the CMDB and their leveraging of the CMDB up in a maturity level to be able to do more and be more proactive or have better understanding of changes that are occurring, etc. But there may be reticence on the part of the infrastructure team in implementing tools that may be necessary to do that, or they may really like a particular tool they have that is extremely limited in its capabilities. Maybe it's been around for a long time, and getting rid of it is a political battle. And so that's where some of the organizational structure challenges come in, because you have different groups that are trying to work towards a common goal, but not everybody within that organizational structure is on board. So it's very important, especially in fractured organizations that have a lot of managers in a fractured org chart, to make sure that all of the different organizations that may need to be party to a I&O maturity effort are on board with that effort. And as we've talked about, sometimes taking a smaller piece of maturity within that effort may help us to be able to improve that portion, and then be able to shine a bright light on what the next step in that maturity may mean for all of us in moving our organization forward. Don't be afraid to have those difficult conversations. Don't be afraid to question the status quo. One of the things that I've seen in my years in IT is one of the greatest challenges that an organization faces is when you start hearing statements like, "We've always done it that way, and that's the reason that we're going to continue doing it that way," rather than looking at opportunities for the organization to mature and be better. Look for those opportunities, work together, create the team that can help drive those maturity efforts. Stay tuned as we explore other elements of I&O maturity and what they mean to your organization.